Hello! Yet another week. You know, I genuinely start believing that we are going to be here for a very, very long time. Usually the more time you spend waiting for something to happen, logically and realistically speaking, you should expect it to happen sooner with each passing day. For some damn reason, I have the opposite feeling, at least for this week. Because, I don't want to say Valve doesn't care. I'm pretty sure they do. Counter-Strike is making a lot of money for them. Plus, they're still rolling updates, as questionable as they may be. So, the real question that I always think, like at least in the past week, is how much value does Cobblestone actually bring to Valve? Because when you look at what they've been doing recently, they have two main problems, and I'm sorry, this is like taking a whole new level now, but I'm gonna just sum this all up in 1 minute. Now let me know if you think I'm right or if you think I'm just losing my shit. But they have a problem with cases, and they're just trying to sort of fix this as soon as possible. They're introducing these gloves, right, with the new terminals, good new skins. I'm always for it. But they're also then banning, no, not banning, they're replacing cases in Germany with the X-ray, already did. They're just taking this very seriously. They're really focused on that battle, because if they lose this battle, then they're kind of screwed financially in terms of Counter-Strike alone. So I think that's their main focus. As funny as it sounds, it's really skins that matter the most for them, but because of the legal pressure, I'm pretty sure. And when it comes to the game itself, this reload change to me indicates that they're really trying to, move to the next generation of players, which is smart. It's a game that has to technically survive for 10 more years minimum, or even longer, if they want to keep this running. And for that, they have to stop catering to the old heads, old veterans, and everything, and just really embrace the new. That's why it also makes sense that they release CSGO separately, because they really will make some drastic changes to CS in order to make it more appealing or something completely fresh for the next generation of players. So what is it now? Gen Z, Gen Alpha? I have no idea. I am really not following that type of terminology or something. So ignore that part. And with that being the case, an operation would be very good. But once again, I want to remind you one important thing. People who support CS2, who really like CS2, are generally not the veteran players. And this is not like to shit talk anyone or anything, don't get me wrong. Usually old players who were active in CS 1.6 and CSGO quite a lot, they don't like CS2. They're very unhappy with the way things turned out, all the way to even how the skins look. And also with the recent reload changes, the old player base is not happy, and they will probably not be happy, and whatever. They grow up, they will stop playing anyway, or they will play less anyway. But an operation, similarly, is more crucial, in my opinion, to these people, so to the older demographic of CS, because the newer generation does not even know what an operation is, for fuck's sake. They know only how to buy these stupid passes and then redeem stars in the workshop, in the whatever the shop is called. So it's not a priority for Valve. It's not going to bring that much. It's not a necessary change to retain the new player base. It is more something that you would do for the olders. Why do I point this out? I would love to have an operation, and I think Cobblestone, Cache, and all the classic maps will be a part of operation. And it does make sense, because it will cater more to the fans that were around when Counter-Strike had operations. So the older player base will be the most interested in this. And what better way to bring the money from old people, from this older, old people, from this older generation of CS players, than to, bait them, but I don't mean this in a bad way. I don't say this is a predatory thing, but sort of bait them with old maps. Here, Come feel the nostalgia. Here's your favorite map. Here's Cache. Here's Cobblestone. Here's Militia. Here's Assault. You can enjoy what you used to have. Come play Counter-Strike one last time. Give us your money one last time and say goodbye to this game. I think that would make a lot of sense. So, but circling back and wrapping this up, I don't think we will have this. I honestly don't think we will have this rather quickly. So we will have this, but not maybe this month. If they do it, then good job. I'm pretty sure they did work on a lot of the maps. A lot of them are either finished or close to finishing. So they could, despite all the pressure, they could release something like this because it's not like work that they do in 1 week. But then again, with the focus that they have right now, I don't think it really is an urgent matter for them. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I stole too much of your time on this random Monday. So what I will tell you is just enjoy. Enjoy what you want. If you are finding yourself debating whether CS2 is good or bad, if you are finding yourself arguing on the internet whether the new reload mechanism is good or bad, just stop yourself and think, why the hell am I wasting time on stuff that makes me annoyed? If you don't enjoy something, don't do it. Find things to enjoy. The world is huge. There are many things to do. Try to focus on the things that actually bring joy to you. Of course, if arguing on the internet brings joy to you, then go for it. With that being said, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. This was me as always. I'll be here again tomorrow and every day after tomorrow until they bring Cobblestone back. So hopefully this message reaches Valve at some point, but if not, well, you'll keep seeing me here. So have a good one. I'll see you again. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.